Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this in one go, so if I stumble over my words going forwards, I apologise in advance, and I should also apologise in advance if the quality of this video isn't too great later on, if there's any lag, anything like that at all. Sadly, it cannot be helped, and hopefully it's not too much of an issue for you. Today is yet another Eurovision Song Contest 2020 related video, and I will be focusing on Festival da Canção, which is the Portuguese selection for the Eurovision Song Contest. Today, the songs were revealed, I believe all of them in full, and I am about to react to them. I will be watching somebody's video on YouTube, and they've put the songs into their preferred order, and I will be telling you my initial thoughts. Now, I should say I have stumbled across some audio of some of the songs already, but I don't really have any sort of opinion yet. If anything, I've sort of already forgotten them. So this will be the first time that I'm going through all of the songs. There are 16 of them. However, before I get into that, there are a few other things that I want to say, because so much has happened in the world of Eurovision since I filmed my last update. I'm not going to go into any great depth, but what I will say is that the Czech Republic, I have heard part of one of the songs, Dark Water by Olga Lunova, and that sounds pretty good, I'm not going to lie. There is a band in contention called We All Poop, and you've also got Barbara Mochova, who's back, Ben Christoval, Elis Mraj and Chis T, the song's called Wanna Be Like, Karel, Pam Rabbit, who's also back, and then the other names that I've just mentioned. So keep an eye on the Czech Republic. What else is there? The Icelandic artists are being revealed this upcoming Saturday from when I'm uploading, I believe. I've heard the Latvian songs, none of them are that good. A jury are going to whittle down the 26 to 8 at some point. A lot of people seem to be liking Samantha Tina with Still Breathing, but I think that song's quite messy. Marcus Reaver with Impossible, he's had far better songs. Honestly, Latvia will not be making the final this year, and I think a lot of Eurovision fans are in agreement already on that, because none of those songs are really that brilliant. Lithuania, a lot of the songs have already been revealed. The first heat was last week, and Monica Maria, unsurprisingly, won it quite comfortably. I did hear the songs from that first heat. Baltos Varnos was second, with a sort of ethereal sort of tune. Meandi with Drip was third, but I didn't think that was very good at all. Gabrielius Vagelis, that's a fan favourite, but considering he only got 6 points from the public and 7 from the jury, something tells me he will not be Lithuania's representative this year. The second heat is this weekend. It says here that North Macedonia will be represented by a person called Vasil, but that must have literally just been announced, or somebody's edited Wikipedia. It says right here it is, this is breaking news. Vasil Garvanliev will represent North Macedonia, having been a backing vocalist for Tamara Tedesco's jury vote-topping performance in Tel Aviv last year. So there we go, that literally is news that has just happened. There he is, he's got a beard, and that's it. Looks to be in his late 20s maybe. I know nothing else about him, so that's just happened. Norway, the first heat was last weekend, 4 songs. Germund, Lisa Bohud, Kim Ristad and Rayleigh. Unsurprisingly, Rayleigh won, but that song, although it's good, it is really similar to Replay, which was Cyprus's entry in Tel Aviv last year. I was supporting Lisa. Germund had a good song too. The songs for the second semi-final, which will take place in a few days: Jaeger with How About Mars, Kim Weigard and Maria Moan with Fool for Love, Rain Alexander with One Last Time, and Tore Pedersen with The Start of Something New. That Start of Something New song is sort of jazzy, not very good. One Last Time, the guy has quite a deep voice, it's quite an upbeat song though. Fool for Love seems a bit like a cheesy ballad. And then How About Mars is a very strange tune by a woman with pink hair. that could be the winner of this heat. Also, we'll get to hear one of the automatic finalists, Out of Air, by Didrik Solitangen and his brother Emil. Didrik, of course, represented his country in 2010 with a ballad that didn't do terribly well at all. What else is there to say? Portugal we'll be getting onto in just a moment. Serbia, the songs haven't been revealed, but we know the artists. Worth keeping an eye on Hurricane, which of course involves Sanja Vucic. Slovenia, snippets of the songs in the final of the pre-qualification round, EMA Fresh, have been revealed. I've heard bits of some of them, and we do know the artists that are automatically in the final. Sweden, we know the artists, but the songs aren't out yet. Ukraine, all of the artists have been revealed, I think. No, they haven't, just two of them. Jerry Hale and Alexander Poryadinsky. Okay, France will be represented by Tom Lieb, who is the son of a comedian, I believe. He's a comedian himself, it says here. Italy, we know the artists and the names of the songs, but they haven't been revealed yet. Netherlands will be represented by, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Django McCroy. He was born in Suriname, he's 26, and he's had 2 albums, none of which have charted in the top 50 in the Netherlands, let alone the top 60, but he's got a really great voice. Apologies if I pronounced his name incorrectly. We know about Spain, nothing from the UK yet. Let's get into Portugal. Here we go. My initial reactions, ladies and gentlemen. The first song, I'm watching Meriargi ESC, that's whose video I'm watching, which was uploaded a short while ago. Festival da Canção, here we go. The first song here is Thomas Luzia with Mais Real que o Amor, More Real Than the Love. Apologies if my pronunciation is not that good. Curly hair. Oh, that was very quick. I might have to listen to snippets of these a few times, so do bear with me. That doesn't sound too bad. Very relaxed. Next up is Elisa Rodriguez with Não Voltes Mais, Don't Come Back Anymore. Ooh. These are very short snippets. Seems quite summery, quite pleasant to listen to. Need to hear more of it. Next up is Jazz, JJAZZ with Agora, which means now. That's okay, but nothing special. It's very hard to judge because these are really short snippets. Next up is Luis Caracol and Gus Liberdade with Dói Me o País, The Country Hurts Me. Sounds relaxing. Can't say much more than that. Next up is Claudio Frank with Quiero te abraçar, I Want to Hold You. That sounds a bit dull, actually. Next up is Felipe Sambado with Gerbera Amarela do Sul, Yellow Gerbera of the South. That doesn't sound that interesting. Next up is Judas with Cubismo Envesado, Skewed Cubism. What a name for a song that is. Need to hear more of that. Seems alright. Next up is Katie with Diso, Just Say. Seems like a bit of an R&B tune. Nothing special in my opinion. Next up is Jimmy P with Arben Sonado, Bewildered. Bit of a rap song. I'm not a big fan of rap, I'll be honest. Next up is Barbara Tinoco with Passepartout. That's French, is it not? Now, I have seen already online that this is one of the fan favourites. Sounds very French. That sounds pretty good. Next up is Mira with Copo de Gin, Glass of Gin. Isaura has co-written this. Fairly upbeat, but no, the other one was better. Throws and the Shine are next with Movimento, which means movement. That sounds quite interesting. Need to hear more of that. Next up is Jubio featuring Plus 351 with Ceguera, which means blindness. Ooh, that sounds quite mysterious. Top 2 now. Elisa is next with Medo de Sentir, Fear of Feeling. Sounds alright. And number 1, unexpectedly, or rather should I say unsurprisingly, it is Blasted Mechanism, or just Blasted here, with Rebellion. I had a feeling lots of people were going to like this because I said in previous videos that they are a band that are very striking. I've already heard a snippet of this song. But it just sounds very messy. And Portugal took a risk last year and it didn't work, and this seems a little bit more in the vein of Hattery maybe, just a little bit. I'm not a fan, but then again I wasn't a huge fan of Telemoveish, and lots of people were, and then it sort of flopped. So it's a risk, and let's not forget the jury are going to have their say as well. For me, based on those very short snippets, I'm telling you right now, my favourite is probably going to be Passepartout by Barbara Tinoco. If the whole song's in French, will people really go for it? I'm not sure about that. But that doesn't seem like too bad a lineup for Portugal, Festival da Canção 2020. Let me know your thoughts of your Portuguese. I'm interested. I would not be surprised if everybody goes absolutely nut for that blasted song. But, sounds like a bit of a messy entry to me. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Sorry if this video wasn't that riveting, and if you heard any music in the background, it was probably my neighbours. Apologies for that. Until next time, I will probably be making some sort of Eurovision reaction video again. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye for now.